I can take the hate. I don't care. But what I can't take, and I'm really sick of, is the suspension, the deactivation, the shadow banning, and the after giving them so much press for so many years and lauding them, that they're literally stepping on my throat on behalf of rapists and other bad actors. It is. That's what I don't understand. I want to believe Jack Dorsey's a good guy, right? But there is that disconnect where I don't get their motivation. And for me, they don't get me because they can't buy me off. I don't want anything from anybody. I'm not out for personal gain. I just I got exceedingly tired of living a lie and seeing everybody else like doing it too, And I think it's interesting because for years, right wing has been saying Hollywood is a bunch of fake liberals. They're 100% right. They don't even know how fake they are. They can't see it. It's kind of like Kamala Harris not being able to see the optics. And how many people did it pass through that had to okay that conversation? This is a man who was with Epstein in Africa. Like, for God's sake, this is insane.
And the photo exists. Like the photo of him getting the massage exists.
We've real seen one. It. And the one I tweeted exists.
Right.
Although it's literally scrubbed from Google Images.
I can't find it. Yeah, you have to send it to me because I literally can't find it. Yeah. If you want to send it to me, I can show it on this so that people can see it.
They completely scrubbed it. They're in on it too. And I have to say that's another platform that completely suppresses me. You have to get to like page 3 before there's anything good about me. They have hit job articles by Nikki Swift, paid off by Weinstein, and people like it. When you Google me, the first stuff is about drugs, which they planted. And I mean, and that thing was insane. The lawyer I hired, Jose Baez, turned out to be disappeared right before I had to make a plea. 4 days later, representing Weinstein in court. It's just bananas, the level of treachery. And the fact that I'm still hopeful for a better world and I still push for it and I still fight for it just because it's right. And I can. I spent years kind of learning how to game the system. And how I did that was by pretending I was just an actress and that's all I wanted to do. And that dream was my dream. I'm so happy to be here. And then, no, I'm going to gain access to cameras and microphones and I'm going to you in the ass with no lube. Bend over.
That should be your calling on your card. Your motto. Yeah.
My motto is like, why? Why the fuck not? Like, because I can. Because we all should.
It's funny because you're obviously very uncensored, unfiltered, like what you just did there.
Most people probably don't say that in an interview with you. I'm going to say it might be the first time.
Yeah. Historic moment. But it also is, not to sound corny, but it does come from a place of healing and empathy.
Thank you.
I don't know if you want to get into your album, but I was listening to it and it really is. It's like this interesting combination of angry, but soothing and healing. And I have to say, it's one of these weird things. I almost never like a song aesthetically, like the first time I hear it. Like I have to hear it a few times before it like fits in the groove in my head. But like it was really instantly enjoyable.
Thank you. I worked very, very hard on an album. I named it Planet 9. I made it simultaneous to writing my book, Brave. I kind of worked around the clock. And it was the antidote to Brave in a way. I mixed it on a 432 hertz frequency and layered in binaural beats, which were both said to massage the left and right brain. And it honestly, it's been suppressed, of course, the release of it and all that. But it is music to heal people, and it's beautiful. And it's like music to go to space to. If you want to listen to something for 38 minutes, where you, especially right now when we can't travel outside, but we can travel inside, I urge people to go to YouTube Music, Spotify's too compressed for my taste, and Google Planet 9 Rose McGowan, and lay down on the floor of your bed for 38 minutes, put on your headphones and close your eyes. I guarantee you 100% you will feel different at the end than when you went into it. If you have anxiety, if you have trauma, if you want to feel that release, a feeling like you're on the top of a car flying through space at night, highly recommend. And I say, and it's my hope for the world, and it's my gift to the world. It's my love letter to the best in us that I know we can be better by generally at least 10% each day. And overall, I see hope. I see the goodness in people. That's why I push so hard against the bad ones. And people, I get, of course, for many moons, I was portrayed as just this rageful, angry person. It's more like a thunderstorm that passes by, and I'm back to being. I have every right to be completely insane and walk down the street with my hair on fire. Every right. But I'm a pretty jolly person, and I hope for the world, and I hurt for the world, and I want to hug the world, and I want to throw some bad people up to the world.
That's a fair bargain.
I
That's
think
a good
so.
combo. Yeah. I was thinking how both you and Juanita Broderick really made history by tweeting. You tweeting about Harvey Weinstein. And then Juanita Broderick, of course, tweeted when she saw a commercial in 2016 where Hillary's saying, I believe women should be believed and listened to. And she tweeted out, I interviewed her. And it's really interesting because she kept trying to tweet. And she doesn't know a lot about Twitter. She actually did have a Twitter, but she would be like, I'm drinking like lemonade on my porch or something. And she kept trying to tweet and it wouldn't send because it was too long. So she called her grandson who helped her with it. Obviously, she didn't tell him. Well, not obviously. She did not tell him the content of it. But she's like, I keep doing it. It won't let me send. And then he explained that it had to be certain, numbers. But with her also, like, I totally bought into she's a conspiracy theorist nut. And then I looked into it and no, she's totally credible. How can I possibly blame someone for becoming a Trump supporter when no one on the left gave her the time of day? And if you're watching this now, you get to see the whole thing live, which is great. If you're watching this later, just join the Patreon, patreon.com/The Katie Halper Show to see the whole thing. Again, that's patreon.com/The Katie Halper Show. Okay?